before the video, getting out of my car, I just want you guys to see these heat pads that I've purchased. And look at that. I just need to buy 2 more. They're very expensive, but 2 more to get all the way to my car, and then I don't have to walk on any snow. Just walk on these things. How cool is that? It heats up those areas, and there's no snow. All right, guys, I love you all. All right, you guys, how's it going? It's March 10th, 2021. Still my birthday. So I gotta tell you guys, I'm a little bit disappointed about something that happened today. So obviously my good buddy Mike showed up and was gracious enough to do some tricks, even though it was a lot worse weather than we anticipated up there. Like it's stuff that like even a lot of pros don't even like to try in certain types of freaking conditions, but he still did it anyway for us. But yeah, I want to tell you guys that half the video footage didn't come out. It wouldn't upload. But I want you to know that the tricks that we caught on camera, fortunately, those videos did come out. So some of the footage, like you'll notice it skips from here to there. It's really odd. I don't want you guys to get bummed out about that. It's still gorgeous. It's really pretty, guys. You guys will dig it for sure. But I just want you to know that it's a little bit all over the place, but you'll still get a good, just a good sensation of what it's like up here right now, especially on the mountain. And dude, once I went on one of the lifts with Mike when we went up to the real man type of like runs, holy moly, like once we hit the cloud layer, it was brutal. It was brutal. Like it had to have been low 20s. It was so windy, blizzard conditions. I couldn't keep my hat on. My glasses wouldn't stop fogging up. I kept on like almost crashing because I would not see like a little cliff and then I would like go down it. I guess this is really horrible. I had a good time. I fell a few times. That actually felt good. It was nice, but it takes a lot of energy, man. Getting older sucks. But then again, I am in horrible shape. So I know I've got muscle memory from all the years of athletics and trying to be a pro in 2 different sports and almost had a chance with both of them. But if I look and live in hindsight like that, I would probably jump off a building. So I accept that it just wasn't meant to be, and unfortunately there were unforced errors that made it so I couldn't join these professional organizations. But yeah, anyway, so it was fun, you guys, and Mike is just such a wonderful dude. He's super cool, and he was so happy to do this for you guys. Unfortunately, also, I'm sure you guys aren't going to find it bad, though. Pardon me. I put my one of my mounts on him, my chest mount for one of my GoPros. And I didn't think about the fact that he's on a snowboard and that it's gonna face sideways, and then I tilted it down a little bit too far. We wanted you to be able to see the ground as he's hauling butt, but it's like a lot of ground. And then the first part of the video, I upload basically like his part with him recording from his chest. And then the second half of the video was from my camera recording basically all the same stuff, but it looks totally different. Like it looks like completely different, but it's basically the same. But I think you guys will enjoy both perspectives. And then on the second half, one of the videos where I ate crap really bad, my camera fell off everything. When I picked it up out of the snow, because it was buried, thank goodness it's a waterproof camera, but when I picked it up out of the snow, Mike was right behind me about to do a backflip, so I picked it up real quick, and it was upside down for that second half of that like 7-minute clip. So what I had to do is go in so you can see him do the backflip right side up. So the first 2 minutes of that clip is me skiing upside down, you guys. I know. Seriously. Who says I'm not earning my money? You know, the few dollars that freaking Google sent. Google sends me money now, you guys. Can you believe that? Google AdSense, like last month with our huge storm, I ended up getting like $300 and something. I could not believe it. Like, what the heck? So that's pretty cool. Never expected that. Like, never expected that. So that was a blessing. A blessing in disguise, huh? But yeah, anyway, enough about enough about that. It's just I'm bummed out about it because, you know, I spent all this time and energy to make a good video for you guys, and it goes haywire. Just like the 4K first class airplane journey I just took last week from Florida back here. I did the whole flight, both flights from Florida to Dallas and then Dallas home, and then the whole airport experiences and everything, so you guys can feel like you're right there with me. And it's been a week now, and it's still only uploading in 360p, even though it says it's uploaded in 4K. And I read some threads that says basically I'm SOL unless I erase that video and re-upload the video again. And unfortunately, because it's 7.5 hour long video, I erased the original one once it was uploaded. You know, why wouldn't you? Like, I don't have that kind of space, you know? So I had to erase it so I can put other stuff on there. Not expecting that YouTube was gonna screw me over like this. Like, what a joke, man. What a joke. If you go to Luxury Hotel and Resort Travel, you'll see, you guys, like, the newest video is like 8 or 9 days ago now, and it's in 360p. But you'll see it says 4K. But then when you click the options to like go into HD and 4K, all it gives you is either auto or 360p, as if I'm just uploading the SD version. I think it's called SD, right? Or just the lower resolution version, because that's how they do it on YouTube. Is they upload all your videos in lower resolution to get them uploaded, and then while they're actually uploaded and out there in that, like, I don't know, a few minutes to a few hours, that's when the transition takes place. But every video uploaded in 4K on YouTube will not be in 4K the second that it's public. Never. And unfortunately, this 7.5 hour video, I thought maybe it might take like 2 days or something. And I've got the fastest internet that they offer, the best MacBook Pro that money can buy. I maxed out all the specifications for the thing, so we can have the best of the best, and still nothing. So it's quite a bummer. And a little bit of this is happening with our snow video today on the mountain. So I'm just hoping you guys enjoy what I was able to do for you guys. I understand if you're not too thrilled with it. Like, it's gorgeous. You guys are really gonna like it. I just want to be perfect for you guys, man. With all the love you guys give, all the beautiful birthday greetings, just all the kind comments. Like, my God, I want to do the best I can for you guys. Because it feels good. It feels good to put that effort in for other people, knowing, like, dude, I was so excited making these videos and stuff, like, they're gonna love this, oh my gosh, yeah. And you are gonna love it, because it's different, but it's not exactly how I planned. When I plugged in the micro SD cards from my the different GoPros that we used, when I uploaded them, every other video wouldn't upload. So the first GoPro had like six videos of about 6 or 7 minutes each, and every other video wouldn't populate at all. I tried resetting everything. Yeah, just so I was pretty bummed out. But once again, you guys, I think you're gonna be happy because it's beautiful. And you guys get to meet one of the coolest guys ever, one of the best snowboarders in the country, and that's no joke. He really wanted to do a lot bigger. As far as I'm concerned, like, I wouldn't do what he did today if he paid me. And he makes it look so easy. It's just incredible. But anyway, the reason why we're heading this direction towards the Big Bear Dam is because we are going to go around the lake. Eventually, we're going to go around the lake. And yeah, a couple cool things though, guys. Like, once again, thank you for all the birthday wishes. My goodness, you guys are so unbelievable. So many comments, you guys. So many birthday comments. Like, oh my gosh. And my mom from my family sent me, she called me and sang me happy birthday. God, I love her so much. But that's it from my family. And there's 6 other siblings besides me. Yeah. So I'm so glad you guys are my family. I mean, I didn't realize how crappy of a card I was dealt when it came to like family, because we never know, like, because we don't know other families. So we just, like, you know, the family we grew up in, you know, we think that's just how it is. And man, I'm telling you, I was taken for a ride. I was taken for a ride, eh? Yeah, we're gonna go for a ride, eh? But yeah, you guys are my family for sure. And then another thing I was gonna say that was a beautiful thing. Obviously, Mike doing that video for us was one of the nicest things anybody's ever done for me. I know that sounds ridiculous, but to take time out of your day like that to go, especially when you're a busy guy who probably, guys, just to show up and do just something like that for one run, probably charges $5,000 to $10,000 because he can. He's very, very famous snowboarder. As I said, he's sponsored by 7 or 8 different companies. Some of the videos that I watch of him, it's like if you put long red hair on him, you wouldn't know the difference between he and Shaun White. It's crazy. Crazy, dude. The guy's insane. The biggest jumps I've ever seen, and he just lands them with like nothing. But yeah, and then the third awesome thing, so you guys and then him, one of my old very best friends who we had a falling out 20 years ago, he contacted me today, and he said he forgives me for what I did. I don't want you guys to think I like killed somebody or like did anything like that. Long story short, their family took me on an international vacation, and when we were flying back, we didn't have much time to switch from the plane once we got into to customs in Miami. And long story short, I made the plane, and they said the final boarding, and then they closed the doors and they wouldn't let me off. And my friend was texting me, and then this was when text first came out, so this was like in 2002. And they were furious with me, and then they ended up having to actually stay in Miami overnight while I flew home to LA and got my ride home. Like, and they didn't get back to like the next day or 2 days after that, and I basically haven't spoken to them in 20 years since then, and we were best friends. It ruined me for many, many years. And the fact that he reached out, it was super emotional for me, you guys. I was like, man, like it was like diaphragmatic weeping. you know, like it was incredible. It was like someone who like passed away came back to life, like an absolute miracle. And the fact that he's there, he's gonna let me back in his life and stuff. As I said, guys, I didn't like, you know, beat anybody up, you know, but I know I shouldn't have gotten on that damn plane when they spent all that money on me to treat me to a beautiful 5-star vacation. I didn't pay for anything. As a matter of fact, I went with like $250 because I had nothing, and left with like $400 after 2 weeks. It's just crazy. Like, they're a beautiful family, and I got on the plane, and I can understand why they felt like, who does this MFer think he is? We treat him to this beautiful experience and spend thousands and thousands on him, and then he just leaves us in the dirt because he's selfish and wants to get home, and we have to spend the night in Miami. And guys, this family has a lot of money, so the fact that they had to stay in Miami means that there was no flight no matter what. Like, they could rent their own jet, no problem. So when I heard that they weren't making the flights and they had to spend the night there, oh man, like my heart, that pain lasted me for years. And you know, it was probably the hardest loss I've had with like friends. And now 20 years later, you guys, he contacted me via text and forgives me and said he's going to be coming up soon and he'd love to hang out and talk. He's got a lot of wonderful things going on in life, and this guy's a go-getter, you guys. Like I respect him a lot. Yeah, go-getter. And I'm just so blessed that he's gonna be in my life again. And I really feel that you guys might see some sort of like even more change in me having this dude back in my life. Like they were my whole existence, you guys. And sorry for talking so much about this stuff, but I want you guys to know me, know who I am, and like what I go through. I'm human too. We all hurt, and it's just I guess I gave up hope that they would ever take me back, but I never gave up hope on trying to get them to acknowledge that I really feel like I totally screwed up. And if they accept me back or not, just please understand that I would go to the end of the earth to make sure that I fix the problem, or at least put huge effort into it, whether you take me back or not, you guys. So you see that I learned something and grew from it. Man, like what a beautiful thing, you guys. His name's Jordan Groves. We used to visit Big Bear. Like, one of the things that made me move up here was Jordan. Around that same time, early 2000s. I'm wondering if the camera okay, so yeah, what I was saying is that this damn camera shut off like 10 minutes ago and I didn't even notice it. So irritating. I've been talking this whole time, like talking about a good story, and unbelievable. But anyway, hang tight real quick, because it was a good story. I'm gonna see where I was in that story, and then I'll try to finish it. All right, so I'm gonna keep my eye on this now to make sure it doesn't shut off. I think it's because I didn't have enough storage or something. That's weird. But yeah, so what I was saying about Jordan is like, it's just a cool human being. In the early 2000s and stuff, like he's a big reason why I ended up moving up here, because they had one of the biggest houses as a vacation, as one of their vacation homes on Cove Drive, right on the corner of the lake. It's like 10,000 square foot house or something. It's just insane. Like, it's so beautiful, newest technology, a really long heated driveway. It was just so great. But yeah, just wonderful people. And I just wish that, you know, things didn't happen how they did. However, just sticking to being humble, suffering some humility, and taking responsibility for my actions, and not trying to, like, I don't know, rationalize in any way. Just realizing what I did wasn't right. And over time, you guys, over time. And yeah, it took 20 years, but this is exactly how I saw this thing playing out eventually, if it was going to. And I knew that eventually it would. Like, yeah, I was almost losing hope, but at the same time, like, you know, I believe in the law of attraction, and I just really gave it a lot of effort over the years. And he contacted me randomly today and basically forgave me, and wants to reunite and hang out and talk to me about business and this and that. Like, this guy's just a kick butt go-getter, and yeah, I'd be so honored. But yeah, so and then I forgot some of the other things, but basically, just don't lose hope, you guys. If you're struggling with an estranged relationship, don't lose hope. And if you were the one who you feel was in the wrong, just be humble about it. It doesn't hurt you to, you know, take responsibility for things that you may have done that could have affected someone else, okay? And I mean, for 5 years after this original situation happened, like, it was devastating for me. At least 5 years, like, devastating. But now I've got another chance, and I'm gonna make my old best friend super, super proud of me, man. Because he deserves to see me how I am today, rather than 20 years ago when I was a little punk. Once again, I didn't do anything intentionally to hurt anybody. But yeah. Anyway, guys, we're entering that part of the night where it's just beautiful, right before it gets dark. This is when the iPhone does the best video footage, at least I think. This time of day. But yeah, guys, thank you again for this beautiful day. I really appreciate you guys, all the birthday wishes. If I'm being redundant here, please forgive me. It's just these videos are not recording the way they usually do. So if I'm repeating myself, please forgive me. I want you guys to know what's on my mind. Oh, shoot. I blinded that guy. My bad. My bad. Snow summit over there. You can't see it though. It's inundated with clouds. But yeah, at my house, guys, we maybe have like four inches of snow. It's nothing significant. I'm not gonna say it. Oh man, I'll tell you what I'm thinking about, what I wanted to say. You remember how I've been talking about even a week ago, like when it showed like a very little bit of snow and then it started to pick up every day in the forecast. I still said, you guys can go quote it, and I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong, but I said, what, like maybe 5 or 6 inches out of this whole thing. So when everyone else was saying like, dude, like you may get over 20 inches of snow, and I'm hoping that still happens, but it's not that much snow, you guys. When I shoveled off the car this morning, it's about 3.5, 4 inches of snow. But I may have I don't know, said like 5 inches or something. I was tired, and it felt like it at first, but then when I saw it, no, it wasn't 5 inches. Maybe up against the ski resorts, they may have got 5, 6 inches, but just beyond that point, it's like 3, 4 inches. I'm interested to see what Baldwin's like right now, but we're not going to go out there. Alright, this is Stanfield Cutoff, you guys. I'm sure you guys know that by now. And then to get this video uploaded quickly, since the internet at the Robin Hood Resort is not the fastest. But then again, I'm like in the furthest corner of the building, furthest away from the router, I believe, anyway. So I get it. I get it. There's the lake. And here's Baldwin's side over here. Oh, it's just so nice out here, you guys. Seeing that because like if someone doesn't see them till the last minute and they have to slam on the brakes, they're not going to be able to stop. And of course, like, you're pulling over because you want to be safe. There's something going on with your car and you want to make sure that everything's like, I totally get it. Like, you're doing the right thing. Just be careful where you pull over. Don't pull over in the street. because that's a recipe for disaster. You guys are very valuable. So anyway, you guys, we're just about done with this video. We'll do another one later, obviously, when it starts to pick up or whatever it does. And also, I forgot to tell you guys that Mike wanted to take me out on a sunny day where he can do a whole bunch of half pipe stuff for you guys. As I said, you guys, like, for the elite snowboarder he is, like, just to show up and do things like that, it's like $5,000-$10,000 minimum just to like get someone of his caliber there. So we're very fortunate that, like, dude, the guy used my GoPro, dude. That's so cool, man. But he's a good friend. I didn't know how good of a snowboarder. I knew he was a pro, but I was thinking, because back in the day, a lot of my friends who I grew up with at the beach got sponsored by like Volcom for skating and stuff, and it seemed like they were handing out sponsorships like condoms. I guess it's a bad example, I'm sorry guys. Yeah, so anyway, you guys take care, please stay safe out there, and I will be doing another video in a little bit. Love you all. March 10th 2021, and thanks for listening. You guys are very special to me.